Pamela.
Come on now, you're gonna make me late to my cooking class.
It's this way, right?
Yes.
You're getting real close to me like you're tailgating. Since you shoved me, I think you need something to drink. How about we get you a glass of wine?
That's a stupid thing to say. I always need something to drink, dummy. You big dummy. This bar's closed. You led me to a closed bar. Now you better figure it out.
Hello, good sir.
And what are you recording me, you big dummy?
Pam, get out of his face. He didn't do nothing to you.
I'm in the belly for recording me against permission.
Here's one. I don't know if they serve wine at this one.
Do you have wine at this here bar?
No wine.
I'm gone.
I know this bar sucks.
I can't believe.
Pam, you look so beautiful in all these sparkles.
That's because my hair always lights up in the lights.
Reminds me of when we first met.
Well, don't you be bringing back to those days, because those were some days of some false promises, George.
I promise you wine, baby. Here we are, the gateway.
Do you have wine at this here bar? Wine? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
She likes a full pour, ma'am. Pam, don't let none of these people give you dirty looks. They're just jealous of your hairstyle. They never been to your perm hairstylist before.
Well, they need to get Nancy's number.
Yeah.
Nancy's one of the finer hairstylists in the town, George. Everybody in Temecula, in Florida, know that they travel to the Midwest to get to Nancy to get your hair done.
Yeah. That's right. You get the.
You don't know that,
the
and I don't
ultimate
want to
curls.
be your friend. Thank you.
Pamela. That one's mine? That's not fair.
That's how it goes when you're drinking wine with me, you big dummy. Here's your card. Now take it back.
You're taking a break already?
Do not rush the process, George.
I think this is the start of the class right here, Pam.
There's the start
Seems
of the
to be
class,
people
George.
waiting.
If you don't know what you're talking about, it's the Carnival Kitchen, George.
I don't understand how you could tailgate in there.
You are so dumb. Oh, hi.
Fancy meeting
Tom?
you here. Yes. What?
I told you to roll on by. I'm not trying to have you by.
We already have insurance, ma'am. If she tailgates too close, we'll be covered.
What?
What's going on with the back of your hair? You got some bad head?
Take this cute one. Now you don't understand. I get my hair done by the finest dresser, Nancy. She's in the middle of the states. There's my hairdresser right here. Nancy. This girl's complaining about my hairdo you gave me.
Ola. Yes, Ola.
Hi, George.
Hello.
They got those accents in South California.
Only in the South.
In this class, you will be making 3 items. Number 1, chicken poppers.
Yummy.
Number 2, pretzel bites. And number 3 will be your queso empanada, means cheese and bananas.
That's our station.
I know. I'm putting my wine down.
You gotta cook with your wine.
I gotta wash my
I'm gonna put
hands.
my wine on the other side so it's safe.
Oh, George.
Wait, hey, that's mine.
George, I'm going to need you to calm down.
After finding our station, Chef began to... Wait, what are those? That looks like an awful lot of wine.
Pam, we're supposed to be cooking.
George, come here. I will knock you into tomorrow if you ever interrupt me again. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So Chef put some ingredients on the table for us, like these oil containers, salt, chili flakes, and these sauce cups. We also have more ingredients over here, like these ingredients. This one, I think this one is 2 ingredients in one. Anyways, I think Chef threw away the box to this recipe, but I've managed to get mine and George's wine, and I'm ready to cook.
What are there? Let it be there. I will tell them what are they for. First, let us marinate your chicken breast, right? So you take this chicken breast.
I need to marinate my liver.
That has
Pamela.
8 numbers of chicken breast, right? You can see how small it is cut, small slices.
3, 4.
You can cut
Count
it like that. For
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
If you cut it very big, you have to check the internal temperature, and we don't want that to waste your time. So that's why you just cut it small. Now, please take a spoon or a fork from your clear.
We were promised 8 pieces of chicken.
That just means less for George. Anyways, we're going to marinate our chicken in these ingredients while drinking some wine. I added the last step. I'm going to get some more wine, George. You talk now, you big dummy.
Well, here Pam is working real hard, mixing some flour with a pinch of salt, followed by some honey. These many steps in a row usually require some wine. Oh, there she goes.
We gotta quickly drink while the instructor's talking.
Now she's mixing some yeasty liquid and adding it to the flour. Chef then explains how to mix with your fingers, but forgets one crucial step.
Aw, honey, is that when you fed me my wine? That's cute, darling. Now I'm gonna need you to step aside like how we set that dough ball aside. While the pretzel dough is growing bigger, Chef is having us prepare another set of dough for the empanadas. First, we're going to add some water, then we're going to drink some wine, and then we're going to add Chef's secret herbs and spices, then stir. George was allowed to add the salt because I needed to take a wine break after adding the corn flour.
So again the same technique, just mix it like this and try to make a ball. Round surface.
Perfect. Now you can mix it better, Pam.
Do not crumble, do not knead. If you can watch me like this, please see, I'm not even looking, I'm just trying to.
You're doing it just like him, Pam.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make a ball. I'm not looking at it. I'm just trying to feed a ball a round surface. Yeah?
You said don't look at it, George.
Do you feel a ball, Pam?
I feel a few balls, George.
Get all that goodness out of there.
George, I gotta learn how to make this for my grandbaby. I'm trying to concentrate. Did I do a great job there?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. I worked hard, like this, like the chef said.
Yes.
I think we're on a break right now.
We're on break. You can have one sip and I'll
I can have one sip?
Salute to everyone.
Oh, salute.
One shot. I could not even finish.
One shot.
I was saying, oh my God, come on, you are very hard.
Let's bring this tequila.
It's supposed to be wine when you work real hard when you're cooking.
Half down. Sir, like this, right? Take out a round ball like this from your dough.
You know what I'm measuring, George.
Small, just
You know.
medium like this.
Gently now, Pam. Don't squeeze too hard.
Don't worry, dummy. Our ball is safe under this latex cover. I'll proceed to flatten out our little guy when my palms feel out every inch.
Here's the pot, Pam. Flatten it out a little more.
And done. Next, we're going to add a mixture of olive oil and pepper flakes to some real Mexican mozzarella. Place it in the middle of your dough, fold it over, take a sip of wine, cause you earned it, then bam! Hit your cup down on your empanada to reveal its final form before cooking. That's a fine looking empanada if I do say so myself. Next, we're going to repeat the process until all 4 of our empanadas are prepared. George, you want to do some?
Talk about the neighbors.
Hey, my neighbor.
What did you say now, honey?
Oh.
Wow, George!
You like my pan turned on a little bit?
George, you know how to make a smash. It's one spoon, George.
It's a lot of work, Pam. I think I need some wine.
You're right, George. I think you do need some wine.
Pam, that's my glass. Pam!
Let's worry about your empanada, dummy.
Is this gonna be too big? He said, no, it'll be okay. And he said, I had to say it'll be okay.
Yeah, he said I have to say yes.
Karate chop, huh, George? That's a technique you need to teach them.
That's a perfect empanada queso.
That's perfect.
We are not using it anymore.
Hurry up, George.
I gotta go fast on this round, Pam. Everyone's caught up to us.
In your house, do not only know.
You can do it, George. It's for time.
We're going for time.
Finish, right?
Extra cheese
One of
now.
the partners can take
extra
the
queso.
spot.
We're getting behind, George.
Here goes Pam.
More than half like this. More than half.
What a man.
we
Now
got
switch
4
me spots.
empanadas.
I got a plot to
You
kill.
gotta fill some pot with water. Hurry up, Pam.
Honey.
And display will be on top, not at the bottom. Display will be near the pot. Display will be near the pot. Yeah.
15, Pam.
Now it's time to return to our pretzel dough. Wow, George, look at that. It's a grower like you. Now that's just too big. We're gonna have to trim it down to size. Don't you guys worry, we're keeping the big piece and throwing away the little one. Then we're gonna roll them out into a nice long cylindrical form. This is fun, George.
You have to make it long.
Make it long,
Long so
Pam.
much.
It's a grower.
Make it long, Pam, like you like.
Long so much that you have to cut it.
What inch around circumference do we want?
This much, an inch.
1 inch thick. You heard the chef. Now we're going to chop it into little bite-sized pieces. You see that, George? George, are you paying attention? Give me that, you big dummy. That's my wine. Gosh, these pretzel bites are a lot of work, but worth it, George. We need to boil them in water, add some baking soda, then place them on an old sheet. You're not done there. You need to brush them with egg wash, then hand them over to the mini chef to be baked. You know what, George? This is a lot of work and I'm out of wine again. You can take over while I go open a new bottle.
Oh, okay, Pam. I'll do my best.
Now don't you F it up, you dummy.
Well, here we are returning back to the chicken poppers we started marinating at the beginning of the class. You see, Pam is taking the chicken, dipping it in the egg, then placing it in the panko before mixing them all in. Then she's going to repeat the process to make sure they are extra crusty before frying them in oil.
Did you tell them to make sure you cook them till they're golden brown?
And, make sure you cook them until they're golden brown, just like these ones.
Alright, I'm back now. Were you even following along with the video, George? Anyway, the chicken poppers are done and now it's time to fry them empanadas. Now, these only take 2 to 3 minutes, and I don't know if George told you, but we like our fried foods nice and golden brown.
Pam, that looks really, really good. I can't wait to sit down and have this authentic meal.
Well, we're not there yet. Chef is coming around with his pretzel bites to show off how good his came out. Don't mind if I do, Chef.
Hey, look, here comes our pretzels, Pam.
Those look bad. Well, that's it, bitches. Our tailgating food is ready and there's only one thing left to do. Eat it.
You're done cleaned up, but you left a couple pretzels.
That's okay, George. I'm saving those for Evelyn. She said we made them the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Evelyn.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Oh, Pam.
Whoa! I'm closing my eyes.